Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to this Monday morning. We are ready to jump into this new week together. I really do love Mondays. The truth is, how we approach Monday significantly influences the emotional tone of the entire week. It's a powerful starting point, a blank canvas upon which we paint the strokes of our intentions. Just as a sailor must carefully adjust their sails to navigate the winds, we must consciously set our intentions to navigate the challenges and opportunities of the week that comes. Somebody, good morning, happy Monday. Anthony, good evening. Welcome to the start of the week. Be intentional as you look into this week ahead. Intention does not guarantee that things work out as you've planned, but clear intent is what steers your ship when the storms do arise. Without clear intent, you're at the mercy of the storm, with nothing to guide your decision-making, and you will be swept in whatever direction your external environment dictates. So I have a few quotes that talk about exactly that. The first quote is unknown. I don't know who came up with this, but it says, you can't control the direction that the wind blows. It's just not possible to have any control over what the wind does, but you can set your sails to reach any destination you choose. So here's the cool part about that is you don't have to be able to control the wind, but you have to know how to set your sails, and you have to have the intention behind setting your sails. And if you become good at that, it doesn't matter what direction the wind blows. You're able to reach whatever destination you choose. Danae, good morning, happy Monday. The next quote is from Seneca. Seneca says, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, then no wind is favorable. In other words, without intention, whatever the wind does, you are at the mercy of. The last quote, again, is unknown. I don't know who came up with this, but I've used this a lot and you'll probably have heard it. The true master always has perfectly clear intent and also accepts whatever happens as the perfect outcome. What a balance to keep. We are always surrounded by weather systems outside of our control. And no matter how clearly our intention is set, it will never make us the master of the wind and the waves. However, when foul weather hits, as it often does, and you have to change all of your plans, the one thing that will get you back on course is the clear intention you've set. Your clear intention will not change the fact that you'll hit storms. But what pulls you through the storm? What gets you back on track after the storm? Only your clear intention. Step out into this week every day, become clear about what your intentions are. Then at the end of the day, after doing your best, put your head down to rest. Remind yourself that however the day turns out is perfect. Life is always a work in progress, and tomorrow you will create again from your best once again. So if you beautiful people are ready, you can close your eyes and we'll float off into this week together. Anami, a very good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of a new week. Here we go. Starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, feeling your body rise with every inhale and feeling your body fall with every exhale, let's have a quick conversation about what exactly you are doing right now. Right now, as you consciously inhale and consciously exhale, you are taking your body by the hand, you are sitting this body down, and you are being the teacher to this body. You are letting this body know that this is how I want us to do this. One step at a time, one breath at a time. For a moment, pay attention to every inhale. As you breathe in and fill up the balloon in your belly, feel your body rise. Feel into the strength, the power of your body rising. Experience that as a creative act. With every inhale, it feels like you are creating. And now, bring your attention to every exhale. With every breath out, feel into the softening of your body. Feel how gently your body falls. Lean in to the collapse and allow the collapse to completely happen. Now let your breathing be your teacher here. Look at the perfect balance between creating and also letting go. Taking action and also having rest. With every inhale, doing. With every exhale, being. Are you bringing your being and doing into balance? Is your taking action and having rest in balance? Are you equally serious about what you are creating and creating at your highest potential, and also not being attached and being able to let go of the very thing you're creating? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. You can lean your upper body over to the left and lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, welcome yourself to the start of a new week. See yourself standing at the edge of this new week with your toes sticking over the edge, ready to dive in. Take your next big breath. As we step into a brand new week, let's first take a look at what is known about this week. What is in the calendar for you this week? What are some of the things you want to get done this week? What are some of the places you need to go this week? Who are some of the people that you need to see this week? So as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, walk yourself through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and create a clear picture of your week ahead. Take your next big breath. What are you creating this week? And open your mind, your heart, and your arms to the full spectrum of what creating means. It might be that you are just focused on one way of creating this week, and that's great. But don't be caught in the trap of thinking of creating in a one-dimensional way. Don't think of creating only as the physical things we can step away from and say, look, here is what I created. It's very satisfying when we create that way, of course. If you can step away from a painting and see what you've created, it's an amazing experience. Or perhaps you're into photography and you can take a step back from this beautiful image that you produced. Or perhaps in your professional capacity, you've just finished a project and you can step away from this project and proudly say, I did this. While those are all powerful ways of creating, they're just a sliver on the whole spectrum of how we create all the time. You're a born creator. Everything you do and everything you're involved in is an act of creating. In your home, how you show up creates the energy in that space. And everyone that comes into your home is influenced by how you create. Every conversation you have, every interaction with any other human creates that relationship, is an act of creating. And then your own inner world, what it feels like to be you, is being created by you. How are you creating this week? And if you don't know the answer to that question, turn inwards and ask, what am I creating this week? Take your next big breath. For the moment, move yourself to the end of the next week. Stand in the next weekend and look back. If you had a checklist for the end of this week, what would it look like? What are things you'd like to check off that list and say, I got this done and I got that done? And what are things for which you'd like to say, I got started in this one and I made progress on that one? Go through your checklist for the end of the week. Take your next big breath. Then let's talk again about intention. What does intention mean to you? What has been your experience with intention? Just reflect on that for a moment. What does intention mean to you? Take your next big breath. Bring to your mind an image of a sailboat and a skipper on this sailboat, the captain controlling this boat and where it goes. If the captain of this boat has clear intention, how much control does it give him over the wind and the waves? The answer is obvious, of course. But take a moment to create that picture in your mind so that you really absorb this journey. Let's just call the captain of this sailboat the best captain that there ever was, the most highly skilled captain the seas have ever produced. Even the best captain that there ever was. The question is, how much control does his intention give him over the wind and the waves? Take your next big breath. Of course, no matter how clear this captain's intention is, the wind and the waves are gonna do exactly what they do. Some days will be champagne sailing, glassy surface, easy going. And other days will be storm, because occasionally storms hit even the best captain. How does the captain know how to adjust his course when the storm hits? Of course, one part of this is keeping safe and surviving the storm, and the other part of this is still reaching a destination. The only thing that makes this captain reach his destination is his intention. Because without intention, he'd be blown anywhere the storm chooses. Our clear intention don't give us any control over the world around us. But our clear intention helps us know how to adjust. And adjust we will, because storms will come. It is your clear intention that can make you wake up every day and say, "Today I will try again," no matter how yesterday ended. Take a moment again to reflect on your clear intention. What is your intention for this day? What is your intention for this week? Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time today's short quotes from Unknown. I don't know who wrote this. You can't control the direction the wind blows, but you can set your sails to reach any destination you choose. Even with the clearest intention, the wind and the waves will do whatever they do. But how do you know how to adjust? How do you know when the storm hits which direction to go? And it is only your clear intention that can guide you to any destination on this planet, no matter how the wind blows. Seneca said, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, then no wind is favorable. Without having a clear intention, we're not able to use the wind. We will be used by the wind. Without a clear intention, we are at the mercy of the wind. But when your intention is clear, then everything that happens around you can help push you to your destination. And lastly, again from an unknown author, the true master always has perfectly clear intent and also accepts whatever happens as the perfect outcome. The true master knows that his clear intention does not give him any control over the wind and over the waves. And it might be that by the end of today, we've gotten far more off course than we intended. But because the true master knows that his clear intention does not give him control over the wind and the waves, he knows that however today ends is the perfect outcome. Because tomorrow we will rise and we will just do our best again, because our intention is clear. And we will keep adjusting and adjusting until we've used the wind and used the waves to take us to our destination. No matter if the line was straight or if it was a detour. Step into this week with intention. And no matter how the wind blows, you'll be able to course correct. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you and I invite you to say yours. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of standing at the start of a new week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being given a moment to become clear with my intention for this week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning not to expect that my clear intention gives me control over the wind and the waves. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that my clear intention makes me unafraid of whatever weather comes this week. Whether the wind blows the way I want it to or not, My clear intention gives me the trust that I can readjust and readjust and readjust as many times as it takes to still reach any destination I choose. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for jumping into this week with us. Are you ready to set sail? Lloyd, a very good morning. Great to see you jump in with us. I hope you had a bit of time to sit down with us. Michelle, a very good Monday morning to you. Love seeing you jump into the week with us. Almere, good morning. Happy Monday. Wishing you a beautiful week. Anita, good morning. Great seeing you. And an awesome week to you too. Thank you, Anami. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Anthony. Wishing you an awesome week. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.